I just woke up from a nap. Is anyone here with me? I don't understand this YouTube thing sometimes because it's saying that I'm live and I don't think I'm live yet. Am I live? Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Jason's world of fantasy. Is everyone here? Is anyone here? Is anyone joining me? Am I here by myself? I think I might be here by myself. It's going to be a secret video tonight, secret live. It's the best kept secret. I've been on for 48 seconds and I'm the only one here. I'm all by myself. I'm alone. I'm calm. I'm not alone and calm today. Is anyone here with me? What's going on with my live, I wonder? That's weird. It's saying that I'm live, and yet I don't think I'm live. Oh, Kaylin Diamond is here. Carla's here. Michelle Maynard is here. Look at my friends that are coming to rescue me from being by myself. A Vixen Dog Vintage. Joshy Boy's here. I know there's Adrian. Okay, there's okay. Oh, Barb O'Donnell, Charlene Allgood, Julie Roman. Let's go. Yes, Adrian, let's go. Everybody, stop the presses. That's my lovely, gorgeous, amazing, smart friend, Adrian. You will love her. Let's see if I can drop her link right now. Let's see if I can do it. Elder Sanchez is here. Lisa Hand from Oregon. Everybody, that's my friend Lisa Hand. And you might ask yourself, why are you popping on right now? First of all, I can't sleep. Second of all, I'm totally annoyed. Third of all, I'm insane right now, but not really. I took a nap. No, Adrian, it's okay. Hold on. No, I want to drop Adrian's channel. Um, oh no, why is my thing talking to me? My secondary device is saying, you're too loud. So hold on. Well, I don't know. What? I oh no, don't do that. Oh, I think I might have turned my I think I might have turned my live feed off. Give me a minute. Hold on. Sorry everybody. Welcome into Jason's Sloppy World. Is the lighting okay for everybody? Maybe? Let's see here. I'm probably gonna get some problem people in here. Hold on. Oh, Linda Lee is here. Lisa Smith is here. Go to channel. Why is this so difficult to do for me every time? Alamode by Adrian, copy link. Here we go. I put oh, thank you guys. I put my friend I almost said Lady Adrian. I because I love Lady Sylvia and then I said, Adrian at the same time. Okay, Adrian, Alamode by Adrian. Let's see if I can do this. Thank you all for joining in. Let's see here. I was hoping to pick up a couple new subscribers. So Bully Run Coffee, which is the imposter, is me as Jeremy. And yeah, okay, Linda Lee. How are you, Linda Lee? Thank you so much. Oh, Adrian, sometimes I'm not the nicest. And I had an amazing conversation with Designs Laura today, and she's here. You know what? Too loud. It is corporate's fault. Oh wait, I could drop Designs Laura's too. Hold on, give me a minute. Why would I not drop Laura's link? Talk about rude. That's absolutely rude. This is my person. This is the person whom, when I've made mistakes, she's forgiven me. I think I'm on the 47th mistake, and she's forgiven me for all of them. This is my friend Laura. If you guys don't know Designs Laura, would you please go over to her because I love Designs Laura because she doesn't have to publicly love me because that's a risk. But that's my friend Designs Laura's channel. I was talking with her earlier and we had an amazing conversation. And it made me refocus. Oh, there's my friend Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Hi. Oh, Adrian says I may like you even more when you are sassy. Well, prepare yourself. No, tonight's not that night. I'm very much so in a different place. I bought a box of gems and oh, thank you, Laura. I just wanted to show some gemstones. Hi, Patty L. Crane. You're new to me and welcome in. Patty, if you want two amazing women who have such grace and such kindness. Adrian is amazing for vintage jewelry. She really does a fantastic job. I just love her personality, and I've always said it. If someone doesn't like Adrian, then I don't like you. And that's truth and transparency. And also, Designs Laura, she really has a gentle, kind, honest, unforgiving. She's really, I just love her. Her forgiveness, her loyalty, it brings me to tears sometimes to know that I have a friend out there in the world. So there you go. But both of them, I love them. They're amazing. And I think they're both fantastic. And I will scream it from the rooftops. Someone said to me one time, you're kind of taking some risks by saying who you like and who you don't like. And if someone doesn't like that person, they may not come to your channel. Well, let me be transparent. If you don't like the people I love, then I don't have space for you. I'm just saying. I mean, that sounds like a total be with an itch kind of thing to say, but it's truthful. I want the people here that have a light that shines bright. I want to attract people that are filled with love and kindness. Lori J, are you kidding me? Lori J is so fantastic, you guys. Lori J knows that I turned on a special light tonight. She just knows, she feels it. It's 10:15 here, and after kind of a long, I don't want to say lonely day, but a long day of reflection in the studio and silversmithing and focusing on something that I love, that truly matters to me, was exactly what I needed from the last 3 days of my life. And someone said, you get too personal, you say too many things, you do this, you do that, you know what? You be in charge of your own life. You be in charge of your own channel. You be in charge of your own thing. I'm gonna do Jason, and I'm gonna do it right. And that's truly, that's true. And my friends on here, Kirsten and Tanya and Bruce and Dennis and Dina Marie, and the list rolls on of the people that I've chosen to pick to be in my life. It's difficult sometimes when you're someone like me who shut off for so long. And I just feel like I needed to say all that. So thank you for joining in. I'm not going to go on crazy. I'm going to show you some gemstones because that's why you're here. I bought this box of stones. This was about 3 hours ago. Oh, let me read the chat real quick. Gigi, thank you for that. Alamode by Adrian. Oh, hi, Rudy Valdez. Hi, Wendy Wilhite. Oh, wait, I missed a whole bunch of people. I'm sorry. I was going crazy and I missed you. So, Lori J, Suzanne, I love you, Suzanne. Charlene Allgood, I love you so much. And, Charlene has talked to me on the phone several times now, and she knows that this is the way I am 24 hours a day. There is no facade. There is no veil. There is no filter. This is just the way life goes. Kristen Roth, I love you. Oh, Kristen Roth just subscribed to Alamode by Adrian. Thank you, Kristen Roth, for doing that. Alamode by Adrian has just I need more content from Adrian. I need her to come on more often, and I would publicly say it right now. I've always wanted Adrian to come on my channel. She's someone who I would love to interview and someone I would love to just talk with as a friend, as truly a friend. And I'll say this too. I went into Adrian's probably a year and a half ago, and she doesn't know this, but she's probably going to crawl underneath a rock right now and be like, oh God. I'll say this. I went to Adrian's a year and a half ago, and I've talked with Laura about this privately. As a content creator, Laura knows how difficult this is. And I went to Adrian's like a year and a half ago, and she was always so kind to me, even before I had a channel, or not before I was somebody, because that sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous to say it that way. But Adrian was so kind and so loving and so beautiful. I can't say enough good. And then now that I know her all the more, Adrian is someone I would pick to be friends with. And I'm just so glad she gave me that opportunity to get to know her. And she's been through the mill. She's been through the mill with personalities and craziness. We all have. Designs Laura, thank you. Joshy Boy, thank you. Deborah McCollum, thank you for joining in. Hi, Amy Arn. Welcome in. Hi, Rick Patterson. You said, love Jason as Jason. Jason, always Jason. Rick Patterson, thank you so much for saying that. Lori J, I absolutely love you, and you know why. Oh, and thank you, Charlene, for saying that I'm a lovely man. I appreciate that. So before I get teary-eyed, Elizabeth K decided to join in. Hi, Elizabeth K. Hi, sweetheart. Elizabeth, I got your message about the timeless and important thing. And yeah, there's a big explanation for that, but I'll do a video on it. I will. Yes, we are friends. Absolutely, Adrian, we are. And me and Adrian have actually talked on the phone once. Oh, thank you. Rick said, I've always been somebody special, of course. Dandy, hi, sweetheart. I decided to come on live for all my people on the West Coast because I feel like I leave you out of the fun, and I'm sorry for that. Hi, Annette Wilson. Hi, Gigi. And I'll speak for all YouTubers, and I shouldn't speak for all of us, but like Tanya and Kirsten and Designs Laura and Adrian and Bruce and all the people that aren't here, Gigi, Dandy, all the people that aren't here. This is pretty tough. This is not as easy as it seems. I'll say that much. I need to prop this box up. Let me see if I have. Oh, I do. I have this little folding box for rings. Let me see. Floral tapestry is not my jam. No, that's okay. That's better. Okay, we can see that better. Hold on. I'm gonna get another one. Um, let's see what I got here. And thank you all for joining in. Let's see here. West Coasters, absolutely. So West Coasters, if you don't know Adrian, would you please go over to Adrian? Oh, and then there's Mia. Hold on, I can't leave Mia out. Hold on, I cannot leave Mia out. Give me a minute, everybody. I know you have patience with me. Mia, I love Mia. Let's see here. I'm sure Mia knows Adrian. I'm sure Adrian knows Mia. And if not, two worlds collide that are amazing. Two worlds collide that are phenomenal. There's my friend Mia's channel. And yeah, I came in as the imposter of Jeremy or Bully Run. He's going to be like, "Did you use my thing? Oh, look, that's truthful. She's a brick house." Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I won't do that. But people have always said that theme song was like for me because I'm a big one, and it's true. I'm a brick house. I don't know what happens. Oh, see, I shouldn't be doing that because did Flacasso just come in? No. Oh yeah, see, I know. I knew you would know Mia. Yeah, I know. But it's true. I am a brick house, by the way. Anyone who says otherwise, they can't see. Let's see here, Pharaoh Cat. And then someone's gonna come in and be like, "Are you picking on people that can't see?" And I'll say, "No, I was just like saying, it's very obvious. You can see from outer space that I'm a brick house." Dawn Goalie, welcome in. Hi, sweetheart. Now, where was the other one I wanted to drop? Oh, Dandy's. Okay, so Dandy's channel. If you guys don't know Dandy's channel, could you all please go over to Dandy's? Someone once said to me, well, if you become whatever on YouTube, you're going to forget everybody. Well, you have me not figured out right. She's mighty, mighty. Yeah, Kristen Roth, now you got me started. And then I can sing like a man. She's mighty, mighty. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what my problem is. Sound like a 4-year-old girl halfway through the day. Because it's like I start the morning by going, "Hey, how's it going?" And then like later in the day, I'm like, "Rhinestones." You know what I mean? I don't know how the voice changes, but it does. That was too tall. The brick house box was just too tall. It was just way too tall. Australia loves you, Jason. Gigi, I love Australia right back. Hi, Landon. Oh, thank you. You're welcome for me to put information in your noggin. Hi, Cowbell. There's my friend Cowbell. If you all could like scroll up, I know Charlene, it's terrible. If you could all scroll up and click on those links and subscribe to my friends, I would be really grateful. I mean, I would tell you, I would be so grateful because these are people that I consider friends, and I'll say it, even the people that don't like me on YouTube, because there are some, even the people that don't like me on YouTube, I still have love for them. I still love them very much. And I can say that with sincerity in my heart because it's true. I need some coffee. Is that Sally at Vintage Discoveries? Maybe it is. Hi, Sally. It is Sally. Hi, my friend. I haven't seen you in forever. I don't see you much at my channel, but I don't go to many channels anymore either. Carnelian Turquoise, be who you are, not who someone wants you to be. You are awesome. Carnelian Turquoise, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so here we go. Is everybody? Oh, yeah. Farm Friend says, I'm watching from bed covered in cats. Well, so is Jeremy, by the way. But Jeremy's probably sleeping. he had a long day today of listening to me about, I was complaining all day. I did, you know what? I don't complain very often, but when I do, I get it all out. So it's like a complaining marathon. What do you call it? A complainathon? You know what? I just came up with a new term. Hashtag complainathon, you know? So when you have nothing else better to do in life, you have a complainathon. Well, it's 15 minutes in, and I've shown no gems. So I bought this box of gems, and you know what I'm going to do one of these days? I'm going to do a live that's going to be titled Complainathon. And then I'm going to come out and and all the people that are worried about me on YouTube, they're going to be like, is he going to do it tonight? Is he going to out us? Is he going to tell us? Is he going to tell everyone our secrets? No, if you just leave me alone, I won't, you know? So Complainathon. See, Mia likes it. You know, if you guys want to, we're going to have hashtag complainathon. We will. It'll be hashtag complainathon. It'll be a hell of a night. They'll be sweating bullets, though. They'll be sweating bullets. Ye who does not like the Jason Adams. Look at this. I don't know why I focus on that sometimes. This dish was my mom's. Do not tell. My mom's in bed, by the way. Don't tell my mom that I took this dish from her when I was in college. This is her old Corel. And I used to make, look how I wore this off here. Ew, food. This is Corel. And guess what? I used this in college in my microwave all the time, and it has held up. Like, you cannot destroy Corel. Even though when I was a child, I broke two of her dishes. Can we not talk about that, though? That was my dish. Yeah, that dish was my aunt's. See, I'm like 97 years old, and this is like my favorite pattern. It's really not. I think this was called Harvest Gold back in the day, which they should have just left it in the harvest. They shouldn't have made it a pattern because now it's just dated and offensive. Charlene, don't tell my mom. No, because she doesn't know that I took this, because I did. Well, I borrowed it. You know how children borrow things for college and then they never give them back? Well, I borrowed this from my mom and she didn't know. You love Corel? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's Trojan. My grandmother had the spring blossom green Corel. Hi, Trojan. Hi, handsome. I thought I lost you because I hadn't seen you for a while, but I'm glad that you're here because you're handsome and you're my friend, even when I'm a jerk. There is Trojan, soulmate. You guys should know each other because you're both handsome as hell. Deborah McCollum, ye who does not like Jason Adams. Okay, and then Jimmy B, thank you. Oh yeah, you know what? I love my Mama Mary too. Someone had said that they just love her. And I'll tell you what, can I say something since she's not here? If my mom wasn't my mom, I would pray to God to have her as a friend. My mom is just incredible. I just love her as I fidget with these stones. Okay, so Sandy, thank you for saying I'm too funny. But it's true though. I mean, stay put because I got some more jokes lined up. You know, someone said I should have been a comedian, but I would have offended everybody in the audience, you know? And then when I started off on my channel, if you go back to my first video 9 months ago, I was like so quiet and cute and innocent. And then I ripped the mask off. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to get less subscribers, you know, because they're not going to like me. And then I got more subscribers because they were like, oh, this guy's a problem. You know, this guy, I may not agree with him all the time, but he's hilarious. All right, so these were some of the gemstones. So I bought this huge box of stones. This might take us a while, and I'm in no rush tonight because I just didn't care. You know, I don't want to say I don't care because then people go, well, you can't say you don't care. And I'll say, well, I just said it, you know? I'll say, if you don't like me saying that, then start a channel and see how easy it is, you know? Look at that amethyst. Does everybody love that for a heart-shaped amethyst? Look how professional I am with my tweezers. I am so professional sometimes. Now, when I was at the auction house, can I also say something? When I was at the auction house, well, I don't want to say the last one, because then everyone knows that when I worked there. I think this is, look, I want to distract myself. They still watch, by the way. They still watch it. They cry every time they watch, I'm sure. Look at that for like an orange sapphire. That might be an orange garnet too. That's a natural gemstone. And I love this. You know, I need a little piece of white paper. Yeah, I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to say anymore because then, you know, when you give someone the spotlight that doesn't deserve it, that's not fair. So I'm not going to say anymore. Let me go over here and see if I can get a white piece of paper. So how's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing okay? You know what? You know how I'm doing besides crazy and funny? Could you guys, farm friends, thank you for saying you've watched me since the beginning. Sometimes, now this has that red, it has red paint all over it. I can't use that. That doesn't look very professional. So here I go wandering around the house. You know who I learned the wandering from? Steph. Steph, it's my Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I hope she comes in. There's El Twinkie. There she is. Use the boxlet. Oh, Cowbell. I need you here to help me. I'm gonna move this down. I'm gonna not balance things on top of things. And I'm gonna go with what she said. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna solve that problem. This is kind of yellow though, but that's all right. So look at these. We're just going to dump. I shouldn't do this because then I got to put them all back in. And that's a task on some of these little ones. All right. So why I bought this, and full transparency, I paid, wait a minute, I paid 425 for, okay, but that's not inclusive with one bag. That I'm actually cleaning some stuff right now that were the bigger, more important stones. And thank you, 82 people, for joining in. Oh, this is useful. Oh, that's useful. Look, that's a half pearl. That's an antique half pearl. That's useful. Another gem person would poo-poo that and say, oh, that's, we'll never use that. Well, you don't do restorations. Oh, this is a diamond. You don't do registrations, or you don't do registrations. I was thinking about last night. I got to forget about last night. Freudian slip, anyone? They don't do restorations. This is a blue zircon. Yeah, that's a genuine blue zircon, everybody. Welcome to the world of blue zircon, and that's kind of a lovely one. Is anyone else here that I didn't say hi to? Oh, Christine's a jewelry junkie is here. Jacqueline's treasure, that's Jeremy's kind of neighbor. Hi, Jacqueline. I still haven't met you, and I'm really upset about it. I want to meet you, Jacqueline. So you can see that I'm nuts in real life. Christine's a jewelry junkie. I love you. Oh, there's Muppets in Manilow. See, here's some of my friends from the other coast. Beautiful jewelry to come. Yes, cowbell, absolutely. So this is a synthetic ruby. See, I don't, some people say, well, do you test everything? I don't test anything. I really don't. That's a synthetic ruby. So that's in the corundum family. And this is also another, oh, that might be natural. We'll test that little baby. I don't want to assume because then people are like, well, how do you know? And I'll go, because I've been doing this for 28 years. This is a natural sapphire. That's natural. It's kind of dark for a sapphire, but a lovely cushion cut. That's very lovely, actually. Okay, I'm going to ignore the chat for just a minute. So welcome everybody in. Trouble loves company. Yeah, it's true. Wendy got her buttons today. Trouble loves company. I just opened my antique button cart and I love it so much. Wendy, thank you for buying that. Okay, we could tell you are. Yeah, I'm no, I'm not Standy. It's true. Trojan, you inspired me to take silversmithing course. Hopefully next. Are you serious, Trojan? That is awesome. There's Sylvie by the sea of the sea. I haven't seen you in a long time, Sylvie. Welcome in, sweetheart. And everybody, could you please go up to the links that I dropped? Adrian, Alamode by Adrian was here. Designs Laura was here. I dropped Mia's channel and I dropped Dandy's channel. Could you all please go over to my lovely people? And I just love you. Oh, hi, Jeremy. I got my marbles today, and my hubby said, finally found, finally found my marbles. Mia, you did get those marbles. Look at this opal. Oh, no. Oh, boy, that's going to jump around. Okay, so that's a beautiful opal, and I don't want to chip it. So look at that. I don't know if, let me take a quick peek. Let's see here. I want to go slow. That's an opal that's beautiful. No, it's not. Did I lie to everybody? No, that's a turquoise. That's a turquoise. That's not an opal. Oh, here I go. Misinformation, Jason Adams getting hot and heavy making mistakes already because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to kind of briefly go through these. That's definitely in the orange garnet family. Well, it's not going to focus again. That's okay. That's okay. This one's a ruby. And let me see if I think natural. Give me a moment. Let me get my loop out so I can do this the right way. And I just use an old 10 op, loop that you put in your eye. Yeah, that's a natural ruby. And someone would say, well, how do you know so quick? Well, I'm a magician. I don't know, I just, uh-oh, did I lose it somewhere? No, I don't know. Let's see. I do need some more coffee, though. I think that's part of my problem why I couldn't sleep today. Well, take a nap anyway. But I did take, I think I napped for 2 hours. I have to look at my phone and see when I got off the phone. That's a natural ruby. I don't know why my camera's so dark. Is it too dark in my light box tonight, everyone? Let me see if I can lighten this up. No. No, I can't. Oh, it's raining outside. I'm distracted. Love them. Mia, thank you. Done, done, and done. Kristen Roth, thanks for scrolling back up. Oh, Jamie B, thank you for saying that. Hold on, everyone. I gotta drop Jamie B's. I always forget Jamie B's channel. Go to channel. I love Jamie B because you know what? I'm gonna say it, and I hope she doesn't get upset with me. When I was trying to get to my first $100 to monetize my channel, I never forget anyone. Let's do this. Hold on. Here's Jamie B's. Can you all please go over to Jamie B's channel? So when I was trying to monetize my channel, it's very difficult because you have to wait until you get $100. You have to wait until you get $100 to monetize your channel. And Jamie B came in and saved the day. She came in and gave me no, she gave me 14.99. And I'll never forget the ones that did. It was Tanya, Thelma, Jamie B, and I have three others that, and you know what? They are the ones that got me to my first 100 so that I was able to monetize my channel and I was able to actually quit my job and tell my ex-boss to stuff it. And I told him to stuff it. Jamie B, thank you. You're too kind, Jamie B. And April McDonald, welcome in. And you said you were one of my first subscribers. April McDonald, thank you for that. I will say that many of you were with me from day one. And I have said, I don't mind how long you've been here. I just mind that you give me a chance and that you trust me. And that you give me the opportunity to share and to be transparent. Martha Steele, you're not late, sweetheart. No, you're not late. You're exactly right on time. So don't you ever apologize for, quote, being late. This one has my attention. This stone will need further examination. Can I show you guys a tanzanite ring real quick? Does anyone want to see a tanzanite ring? It just came over me that this is out of safety deposit. Oh, and there's my huge lapis ring with diamonds and sapphire. And people say, "Oh my, Jason." And I said, "Yeah, I don't like to blend in." And then someone said, "Well, that's gaudy." And I'm like, "Let's not go there." Oh, okay. Gigi has to run. Okay, you all want to see my thank you for supporting me and showing you some things. I have to heat up some coffee. I don't normally use my microwave, but I have to right now. I have to heat up my coffee, and I actually got a mocha today. Lisa Hand is my friend, everybody. She's in Oregon. And Lisa is a good witness to the fact that I knew Lisa because her mother lived in Akron, and I did her mom's estate sale when her mother, Sue, decided to go to Oregon. And I'm going to tell you now, Lisa's mother, Sue, was amazing, and I miss her a lot. I miss her frequently. And Sue did estate sales in the Akron area, and I hope it's okay, Lisa, that I say this, but I did her estate sale, and she picked me to do her estate sale when she could have done it herself. Sue had such a following, and I had such a friendship with her. I was going through a very difficult relationship at the time, I had some problems back then, and Sue, through kindness and guidance and a motherly instinct, guided me through those problems as I was doing her estate sale, and I I think I still thank my lucky stars that I met such strong women, and I'm still surrounded by strong women. Tanya and Adrian and Mia and Dina and Kirsten. All of my, how could I forget anyone else? But the list rolls on. And Laura, Designs Laura, talk about strong. And I did these. I'm going to move these blue zircons over, everybody, because you came for a live sort, and I'm just lecturing you about life now, and I should just stop. I should stop the insanity. Do you remember Susan Powder? How she used to be like, and she would say it just this way: stop the insanity. But she was like, she was beautiful, but she was scary because she was like aggressive about it. But do you remember Susan Powder? She was like that workout guru, and she was gorgeous, spiky blonde hair, but she was like, stop the insanity. Remember that? And she had that book, but that's the way she would say it. She was very, I know people are already laughing and they're like, Jason, why do you do these things? Well, it's because, I don't know, because it's late and I go nuts. See, Christine remembers. Oh, Suzanne, I love Suzanne P's nails. Yeah, but she would go, stop the insanity. And she sounded like that Vera DeMaio off of, that skit that was like off of, not Saturday Night Live, because that was never funny, but that one that was hilarious, whatever it was called, the Wayans brothers. and it would be like, stop the insanity. I forget which show that was, but you all don't want to hear about some show that I used to watch when I was a kid. In Living Color, that was it. Does anyone remember In Living Color? I think that was it. And they would go and they had that like Vera DeMaio, and she'd come out and she would like bench press men, and she'd be like, "Stop the insanity. I'm Vera DeMaio." But see, that wouldn't be funny nowadays because people would be so butthurt over it. In my community, they need to relax. They need to like not go crazy and be so offended by everything that somebody says. I grew up in the 90s and I didn't have the luxury of that. Am I bitter? No. Am I resentful? No. Do I feel that limiting yourself to a pronoun is a good idea? No, I don't think so. I think what a way to like limit yourself. I don't want to limit myself. This is Olivine. And I think that, yeah, that we've got to take a closer look at that for sure. Now, I also have to look in the daylight and see if these color shift. These are 3 blue zircon. These are 3 blue zircon. Let's see here. And then someone's going to come into my chat with the user ID. I love pronouns. And I'll be like, don't do it. Let's see here. Get over it and laugh. Yeah, Charlene, but they'll come in and they'll be like, I'm so offended because my user ID is I love pronouns. And I'll be like, well, I'll be the first one to shut you down and say, relax, get over it, get over it. Live your life. You don't need to put a label on yourself. That's gross. This is blue zircon, 2-ish carats. Look how the color saturation is darker on these, but they're smaller. Right? It is true, El Twinkie. Got that right. Look at those for blue zircon. Genuine blue zircon. I love this one. But see, I don't know. Yeah, same in the 90s. You understand what I'm saying, Jamie B. And a lot of people don't have to agree with me. I don't mind when people don't agree, but it just really kind of upsets me because it puts everybody on edge. And I find it to be, offensive and like not nice. This one's a diamond. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stop the press. What is this little one? No, that's not a diamond. This might be, no, that might be in the, what is that? I don't know what this one is. Boy, the fire in that and the scintillation is amazing. Hold on. Let me look and see if someone's going crazy. No, everyone's good. Those are pretty. They look like blue diamonds. Right. Oh my God. I have hundreds. Love to send you to go through. Gerald Bull. Hi, Gerald Bull. There's my new friend, Gerald Bull. Everybody, welcome Gerald Bull in. I'm so glad that I see the guys that come in here because, I don't want to exclude our gentlemen, and I'm sometimes, tough on everybody. And there we go. Look at that one. That one's in the garnet family. Oops, that one's in the garnet family. Where did it go? Here it is. And people are like, how do you do this? Well, it's because, oh, I forgot to show you my tanzanite ring. Everybody that's still here, did you want to see my tanzanite ring? I think you said yes. I think you did. All you have to do is just put ring in the chat and maybe like a blue and purple heart. Everybody ready for my big tanzanite ring? Oh, you're all ready. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of my coffee before I get in major trouble. I have to clean up my lives. I don't want to offend anybody. Here we go. Everybody want to see it? Hi, Gerald. Hi again. Hi, Rudy. I am going to stay on for a while. And you guys don't have to stay with me all night, 99 people. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Okay, enough of that. I already sang earlier and it didn't go well. Charlene, okay. Everybody ready? Uh-oh, bum, bum, bum. Everyone's like, that can't be a tanzanite, Jason Adams. And I'm like, it can be, and it is. This is a gem grade. Oh boy. Do you want to call it D block? I don't know if we should get so carried away because everyone throws around terms that drives me nuts. But probably D block tanzanite. And what's incredible about this is the proportions of the stone, very well cut, 13.7 carats, or I might have that backwards, 13.7 or not. It might be 17.3. It's either 13 point something or 17 something. I lose track, and then, I have it all written down, but I didn't care. And then these are VVS diamonds that are very large. I don't wear yellow gold, so I won't wear this, which is sad. But let me put it on for all of you. I'll take my big lapis ring off. Here, we'll put this in the stones so everyone can look at my lapis ring. Okay, because that's tiny and shiny. And look, okay, can I tell you a secret? Here goes the secrets. Oh, there's Claire. Hi, Claire. And thank you, Claire McLaughlin, for coming to the sale last night. Thank you all for coming to the sale last night. But Claire, thanks for coming to the sale and clarifying your user ID for us, because that was so nice of you to tell us that you had changed your user ID. Look at that for tanzanite, and you want to see. People always ask me, well, how do you pick a good tanzanite? Make sure that it's deep in color saturation, like this. Also, make sure it has that color play of sapphire blue and purple at the same time. You never want to see a tanzanite that only stays one of the two colors. Okay, you want to see that color play. You want to see that purple, violet hue, but you really do want it to read that sapphire color as well. So you want to see both colors in the stone, and you do want the cut to be very good. I do have some tanzanites in my collection. Let's see if I can put white underneath here so you can see that purple cast. Well, I guess I could use this. Even no, that has someone's address on it that I can't use. I'm not prepared for this at all. I can't put it in there because it's yellow. Oh, I can put it on the tray. Here, I can put it on my Corel dish that I stole from my mother when I was in college. I didn't steal from my mother. I just borrowed it from her and I never gave it back. I think there's a difference. I think there's a, well, it's not going to work. Okay, so anyways, you get the gist. See, you can see that there's that strong bluish purple hue. I'm not going to pick it up, but it has a blue purple. So there you go. That's in 14 karat gold. And that was one of my little babies. That was one of my tiny tinies. Do you guys want to see some other tanzanite rings? Does anyone want to see other tanzanite, or are you over tanzanite and you want to see stones? Let me know what you want to see. Say either rings or stones, because I was supposed to do this on stones. Does anyone want to see just the gemstones? Just let me know. And if you guys want to see other tanzanite, I do have a tray out because I'm doing a show this weekend. I'm gonna do Burton. Rings, please. Daddy likes. Love diamonds. Stones. Okay, well, we kind of have a tie. I'll show you a couple more tanzanite, and then we'll get into the gemstones. Let me grab my tray real quick. I do have to move some things around because I didn't plan on doing my tanzanites, but we'll do it. 108 people sharing some time with me. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's because I couldn't sleep. Okay, let's see here. Well, I'll show you 3 tanzanites, and then we'll go back to stones. I'll show you my second favorite tanzanite I own, even though I didn't want to show this, but I will. So look at this one. This one's cushion cut. And why I loved this tanzanite is it's set in platinum and all the way up the shoulders here. So up the shoulders of the ring. And then through this gallery, look at those diamonds, the way they mix these. These are baguettes and rounds. But why I bought this ring is the color saturation and the cut of this tanzanite is truly world class. That's as good as you can get. That's, you know, anyone who's into gemology will say that is as good as it gets. I don't know why my phone is frozen. My phone is frozen. Yeah. And you see that this has that blue purple. So it has the dark sapphire blue and then that overtone of an amethyst purple. I loved this gallery. I loved the metalwork. Everything about this ring was a yes. So there's that one. And then I'm going to go into, thank you all so much. Then I'm going to go into this one. And this one was more about, I guess I could say this was more about the mounting and the stone. This one's also in platinum, but you can see this person that would buy this was all about the presentation and the framing of that stone. The stone is still probably, you know, maybe double A grade. Oh, thank you, El Twinkie, for saying to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And Wendy, thank you. Yeah, intensity is correct. But I really did love the mounting on this one too. And this is by Rhapsody. Yeah, this one's by Rhapsody, and it is platinum. Signed on the inside. Let's see here where we've got the signature, but it's signed platinum on the inside of the ring. And the mounting is just exceptional. And the stones, the diamonds are a very clean quality and very good white color. You can see how white those are, very much so colorless. And you do want to see very colorless diamonds when they're surrounding a stone like this. If they are yellow at all, like if they lean yellow even, they'll even be more severely yellow because that colored stone, you always want to frame your colored stones either in intentionally fancy colored diamonds or intentionally very clean diamonds. Don't go in between because then it'll just look dirty and not so good. This is the last one. This one was one of my favorites because the impact was phenomenal. The center central tanzanite, I think, I have the paperwork on this one. I think that's almost a 5 carat tanzanite because it goes very deep in the mounting. This one's also platinum, but look at that diamond border. Very simple in its approach. And what I liked about this is how direct it was. So the person that would go after this one, maybe not go after this one, or vice versa, but you can see that like this was like the queen of the hill, and then this one was just kind of the princess, and there's nothing wrong with either one of them. They're just different strokes for different folks. And I always tried to cover my price points. I think this one is going to go out at 9,700. I think this one's going to go out at 9,700, and this one's going to go out at 3,000, no, 2,200, 2,200 and 9,000, I think is where I was pricing these. And I think this one's going to sell. I think that one will find a home. And relatively quickly, Tanzanite is an investment as long as you pick a strong one. That's all I'm going to show in Tanzanite. I'm going to go back to some gems and some coffee. Let me put these back where they need to go because those need to be put away and be kept safe. So how's everyone doing tonight? Can you guys just give me a thumbs up again and let me know you're doing fantastic? Because I would love to hear how you're all doing. I would love to hear it. Oh, there's Roberta. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Francis. Hi, Lisa. Hi, El Twinkie. Steph. Oh, here's Steph, everybody. Hold on. Hold the phone. Here's my friend Steph. I had an amazing live with Steph the other day, and I was telling everybody about it. I don't think I've ever had that much fun on YouTube. She was laughing at me from a moment ago because she knew, she should have never sent me the StreamYard link. But please go to this channel. This is, please, everybody, 97 people. So make sure that your world collides with Steph's, please. This is Steph's channel. Can you all please, I'm going to ask you all to take a moment. I'm going to put this on hold because sometimes people say I get kicked out. Please, thank you all so much. Can you please go over to Steph's channel, and could you please hit the subscribe button? Pretty please. Please and thank you. I don't want to have to beg, but Steph is my girl. She loves me and I love her back. And my live with her the other day, I'm still laughing. I replayed it because I wanted to see how bad I looked on camera. And I didn't look bad for the first time ever. And Steph is hilarious because she was laughing immediately about how, well, just obnoxious I am, Does anyone want to see a pair of earrings I just bought? Look, I'm like, here, everyone go over to Steph, but I won't show you anything else. Yeah, I will. Oh, you're already subbed to her? Perfect. You already know Roberta. She's amazing. Steph is like off the charts. Can everyone please, Charlene just did it. Mia, do you know Steph? You should. Mia, you should definitely know Steph. You have to know Steph, And like I said, some people always say about, well, I may not like everybody that you like. Well, I don't care. You don't have to like everybody I like, It's a free country. But Madonna and Child Jewelry by Lori Christos. That's Lori Christos. You change your user ID, Lori Christos. I love it. Mother and Child Jewelry by Lori Christos. Lori, did you start a channel? Oh, good. April McDonald's already subscribed. Love those rings, of course. Already subbed. Already subbed. Love Steph. Love Steph. Well, then I didn't get Steph any subscribers then, except for Charlene. But Charlene is worth 300 subscribers. Oh, yeah, you want to start a channel? We'll do it. I absolutely support you, Lori Christos. Please do it, and I'll support you. I will support all my people that I love, because I do, and I love freely. Like I said, the people that don't love my love, I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be like herpes. You're going to have a big sore on your lip by the time I'm done with you. I'm just kidding. But look at these. These are amazing for sterling silver and mixed gemstones. So iolite, citrine, moonstone, garnet, peridot, a pearl, and I don't know what that other thing is, besides really dirty. Claire just subscribed. Hey, Steph, I get $1.97 per subscriber. Don't tell Mia because I charge her double. Carly Q, it's true. I'm like, but Carly Q laughs and then I go even more crazy, but Mia supports it too. Love that name, Lori. Just subscribe to Steph. Kaylin Diamond just subscribed. Leonore reacts, I know. Oh my God, Adrian's still here. I got to clean it up because I have to keep my presentation legit. Hey, Adrian, do you know my friend Steph? And Steph, do you know Adrian? Can you guys tell me that you don't know each other and that I brought two of my favorite people together because I get goosebumps every time I do it? Can you guys tell me that you don't, just lie to me and say you don't know each other, but you've probably been best friends for like 40 years. Hey, Steph, do you know Adrian? Adrian, do you know Steph? Do you guys know each other? Your humor is not lost on me. Carly Q, I can't help it. Secret BFF. Oh, well, that sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck because you should know each other. But I love Steph. I love Steph. And that's what I said before. It's like people are like, well, you can't like this person and you can't like that person. And then I said, well, guess who I'm not going to like? I'm not going to like you because you told me who I can and cannot like. I don't like that. That's kind of ridiculous. And there's sometimes those like, whatever it's called, hidden rules on YouTube or something, or understood rules. I don't know. I break them all because I did. I told Laura, I said, I'm going to break the rules. And rules are meant to be broken sometimes, except for when I ask you to register before a thing, before a sale, and then you're going to piss me off if you come in not registered. I don't know anybody. Happy? I'm happy. Now I'm thrilled. Steph, I love you so much. Steph, I like love you. I follow, yup, but because of you. Oh, no, that's not true. It's not because of me. Amen, Carly is right. You introduced her a while ago on a show, and I took your good advice. Well, I'll tell you what, it's amazing advice because I said if someone doesn't like Steph, I don't like them. Even though I still love them privately, but I just, whatever. Carrie, welcome in, sweetheart. 93 people. I lost two people because they got mad. I will like who I want. It's true, Roberta. I will like who I want. Don't tell me who I'm gonna like. Like do you think I'm gonna follow somebody else and be like, my dad taught me. Can I be honest and tell you why I'm the way I am? Part of the reason. My father raised me right, and so did my mother for that matter. My father raised me right, and I'm proud to say because my father taught me, he said, don't be a follower, be a leader. And I got in trouble in school because of it, and he had to go to the principal's office all the time because they would say, hey, your kid did this today, hey, your kid did that today. And you know what my dad would tell the principal? He would look him straight in the face and he'd be like, what's your problem? Like, I told my kid not to follow. My kid's not going to do drugs. My kid's not going to drink and drive. My kid's going to be a leader. He's not going to be a follower. And shame on you. And my kid's going to do what he wants because my kid's a good kid. He comes from a good place. He has a good heart. And you're not going to do that to my kid. And truth and transparency. I was born to be a leader because of my father. Because he was like, don't you dare lead, don't you dare follow. You lead. You lead by kindness and example. And I wanted to make my dad proud because I was an innocent little boy back then, and I wanted to make my dad proud. And he instilled in me those traits that I think are sometimes lost today for some kids. This is opal and onyx. See, I always get like, oh, Jason, you're going too deep. Get on some stones over here. But it's true. My dad wanted me to be a leader. Look at that for opal mosaic. Could you imagine someone inlaying those genuine opals in onyx today? They would think you're crazy. I mean, it's not the finest inlay I've ever seen because you see the seams, but isn't that amazing? Claire McLaughlin, I'll say too, because there's some things going on, and a lot of viewers of mine and family now, because you're not viewers, I don't like that word. A lot of my family on YouTube knows what's going on at home with my mom and dad, and my dad is elderly now, and every time I see him, I don't know how much longer I have with my dad, and he made me the man I am, and I'm proud to say that I love my dad more than anything. I love my father, and I want him to know, I want him to feel that, because he did so much for me. He was the best. He is the best dad. Patricia Wong, thanks for saying I'm adorable. Don't change for anyone or anything. Don't worry, I won't. Oh, you said never met a person I didn't like on some level. Martha Steele, we were raised in the same house in different states. Yeah, absolutely. Steph says, I love your mom and dad for that and for making us for making such a number like yourself. Thank you so much. April McDonald, thank you. You do, Jason. I can't say enough about the person that you are. Thank you, April. I will say that, like, thank you, Joshy boy. I'll say that, my dad, even though fragile, when I visit with him and I talk with him, I'll just show you these stones. When I visit with him and I talk with him, his life, there's I said to Jeremy the other day, I think why I'm sad is because I still want to have a few conversations with him that I know that I can't have, even though I'll be honest with you, I'm still going to have the conversations with him, because he's still here, and I want my dad to know certain things, and I haven't said certain things yet. I've said almost everything I've ever wanted to say to him, but there's a few things that I've left unsaid. So not time to do this. Not time to do this. What it is time for is look at this. It's time for the larger stones in this collection. So if you like larger gemstones, we're in the driver's seat now. I think this might be citrine. Okay, I'm gonna let's see here. Don't change for me, don't change. Yeah, uh-huh. Hi, Barbara. Oh, Kathleen K's here. Hi, Barbara O'Donnell. It's hard to see our parents becoming frail. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with all that you're saying. Kristen Roth, thank you so much. I thank you. And thank you, Leonore. Sometimes it's just nice to see the hearts in the chat. It's just nice sometimes. That's all. It's just nice sometimes. Look at this for citrine. Okay, there's citrine. And then I said to someone the other day, I said, when I say something like wrong on my channel or something that someone like takes offense to, just realize what some people are going through in life. And I'm slowly but surely, having to say goodbye to my father. And imagine that. But imagine coming on here and pretending like the world is okay sometimes, and it's not sometimes. But it's real easy for someone to hop on the bandwagon and to be rude and disrespectful to someone that they may not know what they're going through. And I talked with other YouTube creators about this, and it's a phenomenon that isn't very kind sometimes. And you all understand what I'm saying because you feel it and and when I pick the wrong words, I've blamed it on being an artist and wanting to create things because that's my language. Look at this stone. Boy, it'd be great if that was a diamond. Can I tell you another thing? I bought a gemstone parcel one time, and this is truth. I bought, I shouldn't say this. I bought a gemstone because then I'll go to the stores and I'll try and buy gemstones and they'll never sell them to me again. But I bought a gemstone parcel one time and there was a diamond in it that was a carat 97. So it was almost 2 carats. And I paid, well, I'll be honest, I paid my rent for, this is back when I had a apartment, I paid my rent for 7 months. And then I kind of just had a hell of a good time with my friends after I sold it. But I was responsible first, and then, we had a really good time. Went out to the bars. This is a natural sapphire, so that's a beauty, because that's a big one. That's like probably, I wish I had my scale out. That has to be in the probably 4 carat area. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Let me catch up on the chat. Bigger the better. I feel so much for what you're going through with your dear father. Thank you. You're such a wonderful son. Happy. Okay, I don't think I should read these yet. I think I'll read those later. That is great. You have such a close relation. Yeah, Trojan. My parents were my parents for, well, they still are, but like they didn't want to be my best friend because they wanted to raise me as parents, and now I can be a best friend of my mother, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you for saying that. This one is in the Tiger Eye family of stones. I don't know exactly what we've got going on here because that's quite beautiful. It's almost like a star in a way. Is that Tiger Eye or is that Sapphire? That's, hold on. I think I made a mistake calling it Tiger Eye. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I gotta slow down. The way that cabochon's treated on the back. I gotta research this one. I'm not gonna say on that one. We're gonna set that one out in the take your time pile. Same thing with this one. I know what these are and I still can't come up with it. I still can't think of what these are. I'm drawing a blank. My brain basically just shut off. So I have to set those aside. I know what they are. I got to think of that. So let's set those aside. When I don't, oh, here's a blue zircon. I can tell as soon as I see a blue zircon, you can always tell because they look like blue diamonds. And zircon comes in like a lot of different colors. Okay, yeah. Hi, Fairy Dragon and Sir Stash's Adventure. Oh, thank you. Yeah, 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 Laura. There's a phenomenon that happens when you go live, no words, but have to experience it. Um, I think that's for all of us. There's Lisa Edwards. There's my sweet Lisa Edwards. She's in from Hawaii, everyone, and she said hello, hello, aloha, my friend Jason, with an open heart. Lisa Edwards, you're fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Carly Q. Oh, you're blue. You're a baby blue zircon. Oh, thank you, Lisa Edwards. Of course, I would stop the chat for you. Lisa's been a supporter of so many channels. And she's just a positive force. And I met her over at Tanya's channel. And Tanya's my bestie, and I think always will be. At least I think so. I think I have a very strong core group here that I love. Not sure what this is, but if this is in the Garnet family, boy, I'm in the driver's seat. That might just be in the Garnet family. Got to take a look at that. And I say family of stones because sometimes I say when these things test out, there's those. Oh, look at this one. Oh boy, I did not know that was in here. So that is ammonite, maybe? That looks like ammonite, the way that cabochon, but it's all kind of broken up like that. Yeah, that's probably ammonite. Yeah, that looks like ammonite, even though it's most certainly leans opal, but that's ammonite to me. But look how big that one is. Isn't this beautiful, you guys? Yeah, isn't this amazing? Is the garnet heart-shaped? Yeah, it is, Martha. I think that to me reads garnet all day long. Let me go back to that. Thank you for slowing me down. And thank you all so much for subscribing to the people that I recommended earlier. I believe that's garnet with a big old fingerprint on it. So 89 people in. We won't be on too much longer. A few garnets here. Look at this garnet. Yeah, this is garnet too. It's like a shield shape. It's like a shield shape. Look how deep red that is. Boy, I wish I had a white paper. I wasn't thinking of this, but the day that I had in the studio was amazing because I got to fix myself. I think when we run low and I think when we run hot, I think it's advisable to go do something creative. I said the other day in one of my lives, like if you're fighting with your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or you're fighting with a neighbor or you're fighting with something, you know what? Sometimes life doesn't deserve our best Oscar winning performance, and it's time to like go and get on a swing and go back to innocent times of childhood and love. Go sit on a swing somewhere by yourself and swing it out. Go for a jog, go for a walk, go to the park. You know what? If you're having a bad day and you don't know what to do with yourself, you know what I tell you to do? Go to an animal shelter and walk a dog. Show a dog some love. Go to the cat tower in a rescue and pet the cats. Your blood pressure will go down and you'll forget about every problem when you realize that there are other things in life that matter. So, again, it doesn't deserve your best Oscar winning performance every single time. And I had to heed that advice today because I had to go in the studio and work it out. I had to go beat on some metal. I had to go, sand down some sterling. I did a bezel. I fought with it. I melted part of the bezel. And guess what I did? After I melted it, I laughed because I thought, well, there's the physical manifestation of my day. And then once I melted it, guess what I did? I melted part of the bezel. I took the torch, I melted into a ball, and I made one of these, appliques for a bracelet. So even though I melted the bezel, I still turned it into something positive. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't bitch and complain and go crazy that life is terrible. I fought back and I made something beautiful. Get a grip, get a grip and take the reins back. And sometimes you have to fight for that. I think it's easier said than done sometimes, but that's my advice for tonight. And I hope that helped somebody out because it helped me out today. So, oh yeah, April, you said you'll go to the park tomorrow with your dogs. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God, you're just like me and what I'm going through. Hi, Jason. Hi, Tashi. Everybody, welcome in Tashi. Tashi's new to me. Oh, thank you, Lynn Smalls, for saying that. You know what, Adrian? Dance it out because music is uplifting. Play music really loud. See, you guys have this figured out. I don't know why I'd have to tell you that. You said dancing is your outlet. Love can be hard at times. You're damn right it can be. Good for you, absolutely. Love the green stone, it's your favorite. Balls fix everything. El Twinkie, you are hilarious. And thank you for making me laugh. Oh, Pam Avery says, I'm very fortunate. My 3 kids call me every day. You're a registered nurse and still work. They make sure I get home safe. You know what, Pam Avery? I now talk to my mom probably 4 to 5 times a day, if not 5 or 6. Today I talked to her maybe 17 times today. I just couldn't stay off the phone with her. And she is my best friend. She really is. I trust her with everything. Oh, Dana S is here. Oh, everyone, thank you for welcoming Tashi here. I don't know her or him. Tashi, Lahamo or Hamo, Lhamo. It's nice to meet you, and I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly, but I don't even know the English language sometimes. I make up words in my videos. I made up one the other day, and it was hilarious. And I made up complainathon earlier, which I'm going to do hashtag complainathon because I'm going to come on and I'm going to do a 24-hour live feed of me complaining. Correctly said? Really? Oh, I feel happy that I knew your name. Tashi. I love that, Tashi. I'm sure you're I just love that. I'm sure you're a great person. This is so heartwarming. Oh yeah, you know what? My mom, like I said before, my mom is a doll. There's something about this stone. This is very, very, very expensive, and I'm going to be honest with you and tell you I have no idea what I'm looking at. It sure leans garnet, but it also, boy, oh boy, that is a winner. You know what? I've got to have this one looked at. That's got to be. I have to set this one aside. I'm going to put that one aside for a reason. So yeah, you can see that these are the larger stones. I hope you're all enjoying this because I'm having a heck of a good time tonight, kind of refocusing and taking the reins back. And I said, sometimes, it is a fight. And I'll be honest with you, Jeremy has been. Obviously, I've been with him for 9 years. He has been my best partner ever, and he will be. I can say this. He'll be my last partner ever. I love my Jeremy. He has been such a rock and so kind. I'm gonna move this greenstone before I lose it. Jeremy has been my rock and and I said we went to dinner with his friend it was not Adrian. It was yeah. We went with his cousin, and I said to her, "Hey, do you know how many fights I've ever been in with Jeremy?" And she goes, how long have you been together? And I said 9 years, and she said, probably maybe 8 or 9 or a dozen or 15. And no, guess what? We've never been in a major fight. Oh, thank you, Carly Hugh, for saying that. Don't be hard on yourself, hon. You are who you are, period. But I'll tell you, Jeremy is just like this most magnificent. He was like made to order. He's handsome, he's big, he protects me, he's kind. He was a hospice aide. And anyone that could hold the hands of someone that was dying is a-okay in my book, and beyond a-okay in my book. Hmm, he's just magnificent. And my life would not be the same without him. So hopefully he never sees this video. But he knows. I tell him on a daily. And yeah, last night we had such a good time. What is this? What is this? Oh, Jason needs to check this one out because there's something going on here. Is that a diamond or am I imagining things? Is that a yellow diamond, everybody? See, I have to get quiet here for a second. There's faceting. Wait a minute. Hold the phone, everybody. Hold the phone. No, there's no faceting on the girdle. Hold on. I'm gonna look for What is that in the stone, though? Nope. Hold on. Give me a sec, everybody. Well, no. I don't see any indication that that's a diamond. However, the bow tie in the center and the way that's faceted, I need to do a little bit of research on this. Whoops. See, I have to hold up on that one, so we'll set that aside. Where did I put that green one? Here it is. Thank you all so much for joining and for making my night fun. 96 people. I couldn't have asked for a better night, to be honest with you. Laura, Charlene sounds like Charlene. Oh, did I say Charlene's? Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? So it's Charlene. That's a Charlene stone. I'm going to name that Charlene. Love to watch your videos. Thank you, Tashi. Lucky. Oh, thank you. I'm very lucky. Now we have our Bassett and want to stay home. Pretty, yes, sure looks good. Looks it. Yellow diamond, I don't know, but it's gorgeous. Right? See, I know. There's something going on. It's not banding in the center clear, but that's like a bow tie. Drop in water test. Well, Trojan, yes and no. Yes and no on that. I'll do a video on that, and there's a reason why. Jeremy has inspired me to finally volunteer in hospice. Are you serious, Kristen? Kristen Roth, are you serious that Jeremy inspired you to finally volunteer in hospice after your conversation? For real? Wow. Kristen, um, further proof that I'm doing the right thing with being on YouTube because I still have those moments of I gotta reheat my coffee. I never use a microwave because it's gross, but I have to when. Wow, Kristen Roth. But Kristen, that really touches my heart for sure. And yeah, the Corella is vintage, Carly Q. I borrowed this from my Mama Mary, but I never gave it back to her. So it's not really borrowed now. It's kind of stolen. So this is a fire opal. Kristen, Kristen, that's amazing, by the way. Kristen, see, then that kind of touches a place down deep that no human words get to. So thank you for that. This is ametrine, and it's a big ametrine heart. Kristen, that brings tears to my eyes in many ways. Because it takes a heck of a special person to do that. And wow, Kristen Roth, this is amazing. Uh-oh, I think this one might be in the garnet family. Oh, thank you for saying these are beautiful gems. There's more to come. Don't go anywhere. I'm not in any hurry tonight. And to be honest, if I had 12 people here, I would still be doing this. These might be little diamonds. I'm sorry, guys, that like I can't bring every stone up to the camera. That might be a little oval diamond because that doesn't look in the CZ family. Neither does this one. The fire's too great on that one. But the one I turned it to the side, yeah, Trojan, you're right. I could do the water test. All right. So anyways, oh, what is this one? Did I? Oh, I skipped this big amethyst, didn't I? Isn't that pretty? Not the best cut on an amethyst and not the best color, but I still love it. Oh, and there's two more greenstones in here. That's peridot. Wait a minute. That might be, yeah, peridot and probably green tourmaline. So peridot, green tourmaline, more than likely. I wish Jen's Gems was here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a live feed with Jen's Gems one of these days. My friend Jen Bouchard, who I wish was here. Fairy Dragon, yeah, yeah, Kristen, that's amazing. Kristen Roth, thank you for saying that Jeremy's wonderful. I know you've had some conversations with him lately, and he told me you were on the phone with him for a long time, and I said, Jeremy, take your time with these people, because these people are not just, like a viewer, they're our friends and they're our family, and I mean that, Other people say, you're going to forget someone someday, and I said, nope, it's not going to happen at Jason's channel. These are all sapphire and ruby. Do you guys want to see these out of the bag? Because it might be good. Might be good to see. Oh, you love amethyst. You know what, Fairy Dragon? I'm going to sell some of these stones on Bully Run because this just came in. And I was so distracted in the studio today. You want me to dump these out? Sure. Okay. No problem. Let me get situated here. Let me stop the balancing act. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put the brick house back in. She's a brick house. Bum, bum, bum. Isn't it naughty naughty something? Oh no, I don't want to say that lyric. So, she's a brick house. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that was my nickname when I used to go out to the clubs, was Brick House. It's true though, I'll be truthful. It was Brick House. Oh boy, the things I do on my channel, I don't know how I have any subscribers, to be honest, Like in real life, I know why I have a lot of friends is because they know that they get truth, but, people online, they're probably like, what is the matter with you? So these are all, wait, nope, I take that back. Hold on, I know it's hilarious. They always laugh in my thing, and then after I watch it back, I was telling Designs Laura, I sometimes laugh so hard I cry at some of the things I say because it is funny and I do love to laugh all the time. And then once I say them, it's like I think my delivery is intentionally kind of dry humor. That one may not be a sapphire. Okay, if you see that like electric blue like that right here, that's probably a synthetic. So that one's gonna, why won't this focus? That's probably gonna stay out of the mix. This one also may be a synthetic, but that was in a ring. You can see how chalky it is and how weird. Well, I see color zoning. Hold on. I just lost it in the light box. Oh, what a mess. Let's see here. Yeah, it says something about letting it all hang out. I know I'm not, see what I mean? That might not be so good. If I sing that lyric, I just said it, I'll get a strike on my channel. I know I couldn't volunteer for any hospice. I would get too involved and depressed. I volunteer at the hospital. That's my way of giving back. April, we all have our ways, sweetheart, and you did nothing wrong. Laura said, not feathered lips. Laura, April, you didn't do anything wrong because, let me tell you this much. Well, okay, I worked at a veterinary clinic for 17 and a half years, and I would have to hold the hands of hold the paws of the animals that were dying that the people couldn't stay with. And so, people asked me, how did you do that? And I said, someone needed to do it, And I was young when I put the first dog down. I was 15 years old. And for a 15-year-old to, put somebody else's dog down or stay with them, when the vet put the animal down, was, I just knew that I was built for that in a way, and I just stuck with it because someone needed to stay with them. And I said, like, if I believe in like a golden ticket to heaven, here I go, probably getting into trouble, but that's okay. My channel, you don't like it, you don't agree, go somewhere else. That wasn't very kind, but I mean it. I, stayed with these dogs, and that was my golden ticket to heaven, I think. I didn't put money in a basket at church. I applied my love and my desire to help, rather than, and I don't have anything negative to say about people that feel they have to do it in a different way. We all do it in a different way. My point is, I did it my way, and it was the best for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll remember there were a few dogs that used to board with us as I stare at the heavens and I think of them because I'm looking up. I think of the dogs that I loved like my own, that when their parents, because it's not really owners, we don't own our animals, we borrow them. We borrow them from God. I believe this, and I'll say it. We borrow our pets from God because they keep us here sometimes when humans let us down. And I think about the dogs that changed my life at the clinic that weren't necessarily mine, but they were mine. And when I had to say goodbye to them after I watched them from a puppy until the time they weren't able to walk or their hips gave out, and they still had that fight left, and their owners were too upset to stay with them, I proudly stayed with them until they took their last breath. And, I said, I think that's maybe where I'm different and maybe where I don't need somebody else's judgment as a human. So there you go. There's another one. There's another little Jason secret. So, and I hope that helps one person out there know that you can make a difference with your life, and it doesn't have to be widely advertised, or you don't need a title, you don't need a little placard, you don't need a little engraved thing that this is what you did while you were here. You just need to do these things to change someone or something's life while you're here. So, you know what I'm saying? So, hi, Lindsay Diane. Thank you. Hi, dear Angela. Hi. I just got a little sidetracked. Oh, I'm sorry, Joshy boy, but it's true. And Celeste, it's true. And Celeste, how much I love you, Celeste. Jeremy and me have had some amazing conversations about you, Celeste, and you're an inspiration to me. Celeste, I'll be honest with you, and I'll tell you now, you encouraged me to make a pendant in my studio. I'm not done with it. And hopefully I'll be able to complete my pendant on live camera, and show you what you've done for my life, Celeste. That's what I'll say to you because I love you, Celeste, and you are a bright star, and I love you. I'm sorry to make you cry, Joshy, but it's true. So, oh, and you know what, Charlene, you said, I still remember so many patients from the nursing home I worked at 50 years ago. I remember them dearly. See, those are the things that matter to me. And I don't want to start a second channel. But when I do lives like this, sometimes it just Designs Laura said, it sometimes goes that way. It sometimes goes that way. So yeah, before I tear up again, no, I'm not going to go there with another. I was going to go there with another thought. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to say that that's enough for tonight. And again, I feel like there's people in my chat that sometimes need to hear these things. It's like something about that I just feel like I'm supposed to say certain things at certain times. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't do that because, it's today was a day of fighting back a little bit, and regaining the reins and saying, I'm taking the reins back because I can't share the reins sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely positively nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having rules. There's nothing wrong with being staunch sometimes. There's nothing wrong with feeling a certain way, without hurting somebody else. Lynn Smalls, thank you. Thank you. And Celeste, I would love to talk to you too. Celeste, I feel like I've had conversations with you, even though I've never talked to you on the phone. I feel like I've talked to you so many times, Celeste. I don't know, but I feel like I have some discussions with a lot of you. And it's weird. I was sleeping the other night and I woke up because I felt like someone was in my living room with me, and I woke up to someone saying my name. And I was like, who's here? Like, who's here with me tonight? And then I thought of a YouTuber, and I'm fairly certain that maybe they were still awake somewhere, and maybe they just had said my name to a friend. Like, I watched this Jason guy on YouTube, and I heard them say Jason. So did I hear it? I don't know, but I sure felt a presence that was sure powerful and was amazing for me, you know? So it makes me bring these feelings up sometimes. So, I don't come on here. I don't come on here to spill, everything for everybody, but for 94 people, yeah. Lori J, thank you for being here, Lori J. Yeah, Lynn Smalls, it will never leave your mind. Hugs to all of you and who need one. Yes, Jason, you're right. Feelings are feelings, right? Yeah, it's true. I missed something with Lynn Smalls, but I love you, Lynn Smalls. I'm sorry the chat's way up there now. I missed that. Did you test the gold turtle earrings? Oh, Lotus Spider, the turtle earrings were plated. They were costume. And they looked real, but those were costume. Madonna and Child, oh my God, I think I've had dreams of you. Lori Christos, it's strange because I haven't met certain people on here and I know exactly what they look like. Uh, I know their eyes and their hands, if I'm allowed to say it this way. I know their eyes and their hands. I know their heart more than anything. And some other YouTubers will be like, you're nuts. And I'll say, that's okay for you to judge it. You may not have that link to these people. I believe you can hear those things. Yes, yeah, it's true. Yeah, Carly. Oh, thank you. Linda, I very much so have strong feelings. I always have. AM, hi there. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Kristen, for saying a moving chat this evening. Celeste, you need to feel everything before you can move past it. Correct. I understand completely. Lori J, I love you more. I can honestly say I love you more, or we'll call it a tie. Pam Avery, thank you for saying you love my sensitivity. It was the way I was born. And I had told people I'd have to rearrange my DNA to be something that I'm not. I hope that a chat like this survives me. And maybe someone, when they feel alone or misunderstood in the future, will know that there were people ahead of them that shared the same sentiment. And it's okay to have certain feelings. So, yeah. So, these sapphire, ruby, and emerald, I hope the right people find these in the future. There would be no other reason for me to do them besides my current love for every single person in this chat. So, 92 people still hanging out. And it's true. It's 100% true that I hope that someone that sometimes feels like they're not right or displaced or, whatever it may be, whatever someone else labels them, I hope they regain the reins and say, I'm going to fight back because there's this guy who was crazy back in 2024, and he took a stand against popularity, and he was right for himself, and he had very many friends that he never met that were like family to him, you know. And I mean that because I love everybody, and I've had very few differences of opinion on here. And when I have, I've just told people, relax, it's not worth the fight. Thank you, Carly Q. Thank you for that. Lynn, I'm very sorry for that too. Joshy Boy, thank you. Not nuts. I think you're an empath. Thank you, Martha Steele. Maybe that's true. Maybe. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. So these are ruby, sapphire, and emerald. And what I loved about these is they will do so many vintage restorations for me. You get lost in my lives, Lotus Spider. You know, I get lost with all of you, right alongside of you. But guess what? Being lost sometimes is the only way you truly find yourself in life. And I was reading one of my Buddhist, it's kind of like a manuscript, if you will. In my mind, I would call it a Buddhist manuscript, and someone would say, you can't use that term. And I would say, it's my term and I'm going to use it. And it's my life and my faith, and I'm going to use it. I prayed the rosary one night. I had a Buddha next to me the next night. I take from religion what I need to live a healthy and fair life. And I think everyone should do the same thing with no judgment, with zero judgment. If we didn't judge other people, we wouldn't be in the problems we're in right now. You know, we just wouldn't be. The crisis across the world really wouldn't exist, but there's going to be things we can't change. History has been unkind to us, some of us, through the years, through cultures, through religions, through genders. The list rolls on. But then there's people that come along that say, I've had it and I'm going to make a change. And I was reading this, it was a very intense reading. And I got lost halfway through it and I kind of gave up on it, but I got the message I needed that night. And it was very pointed. Um, I'll share it with you when I'm ready, maybe in a couple weeks, I'll come on and I'll do another live, and I'll share some of the things that I learned because they're so fresh, and I don't know how to find the right human words to recalculate what I learned. But I'm always willing to study and to learn and to broaden my horizon, if you will. But let's get back to this. But these, I get so sidetracked. I'm going to use these for a lot of restorations. But the sapphires are great. The emeralds are great. And what I loved about this was the mixture of stones and the mixture of millimeters. This parcel of stones will last me a lifetime and will honestly probably, what do I say? What do I say on this? They will make me a lot of money over the rest of my life, really. Probably, for the next 30 or 40 years of repairs. I need some more coffee. I heated up 4 times and I still don't drink it. Everyone, get something to drink, please. Mm, this is a mocha. It's not a coffee. You agree? Thank you. Yes, Charlene, all good. Exactly, Jason. Oh, thank you. Yes, it started a spiritual awakening. Thank you, Tammy Renee Walker. You've always been so positive too. Um, oh, April, she felt so loved. I'm so sorry she left you in body, but she'll never leave you in heart. Oh, El Twinkie, I couldn't imagine. I had a beautiful boxer, 13 years, passed away in my arms at home with a hospice vet. She was my child for sure. I can't help thinking. Um, April, I'm with you, sweetheart. My black lab lived until he was, Onyx lived until he was, let me think here. He was 11. I won't go there about his story because it's not good. Um, all of my dogs, as I go into the other room, all the dogs that had come to me came to me broken. Um, how do I explain that one? Well, I'll talk about my dogs some night. I had three, and I recently, well, not recently, but I put Zeus down in last July. Um, End of July, put Zeus down. So I've been without a dog for a year, but Jeremy has 4 cats, and I always say it's six too many because the cats are like omnipresent. But let me say this: as the night gets a little bit, longer, and people start to settle in for bed, I want to leave you with positive thoughts. I don't feel it to be, sad, but they're always with us, April. I have proof of working at the clinic for the 17 years that I did. I have proof that our animals never truly leave us. And I kind of giggle because, when people say, is there a heaven? I say, if there is, there's dogs there. So, and all the animals are there with us. So we never truly lose them. I have proof of that, April, and I live knowing that I'll see my best friends again. Uh, that's all I can say. That's how I can sum it up for that. To leave it in a positive way, because I feel that is I don't know. Lady Absence. Hi, Lady Absence. Levane. I love dogs. So do I. Oh, Martha, you're having chai tea with Bailey's? Oh, that would be delicious, by the way. But I'm not allowed teas because I had kidney stones. You're late to the live, but hope my question wasn't insensitive. Lotus Spider, did I miss your question? Wait, Lotus Spider, hold on. I get lost in your lives. Where's Lotus Spider's question? I get lost in your lives. Lotus, I didn't see your question. Lotus, can you ask me your question again? Because it's not insensitive. No, I would never think that of somebody unless you were trying to be mean, but Lotus Spider, you're awesome. I know you for sure. I'm going over the Rainbow Bridge with them. You know what? It's true, April. It's true. I can promise you that. And I can't make many promises in life, but I can promise you that. Please talk about doggies. Well, yeah, I will. I'll do a live on it. And I think my dogs have really defined me as a person. You know what I'm saying? All dogs go to heaven, and I'll tell you that for sure. And if someone comes in my chat with a user ID sometime that says dogs don't go to heaven, be prepared for quite the fight. Be prepared to be corrected and asked to leave because I'll correct you and ask you to leave. Steph, well, you just did me in sobbing. I put my 19-year-old down a year ago, almost exactly. I feel him here with me right now. Steph, he's there with you. Um, he's there with you, sweetheart. I know that he is. I can feel him right there with ya. You did answer it about the gold turtles. Oh, Lotus Spider, that wasn't insensitive. Oh, sweetheart, or whoever you are, sir or ma'am, or whoever you are, don't ever feel like that's insensitive. That was an amazing question. That was amazing. You know? Yeah, April, I'm 100% sure. I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can promise you that. You know what, Sandy? Our animals do wait for us. They do. I have proof. I have proof. I'm gonna write a book, you guys. I can promise you all this much. I'm gonna write a book. Look at that dazzle of these stones. How can you not love faceted gemstones? And how could they not bring you peace of mind and joy when you look at this? That Mother Nature creates these beautiful things that sometimes we take for granted. We sometimes do. I need a bigger bag, everybody. Can you give me 1 second? While I run, I feel like Steph, every time I run across the room now, someone says to me, well, you can just pause the thing. And I go, well, but I don't know how, because I don't know how. Steph knows how I think. I think Steph knows how to pause the videos, but she doesn't do it. She just runs around. She just goes in circles. Steph, thanks again for having me on live the other day. That was, Steph, you have such courage to have me on because that took courage to have me on. I've been known to ruin channels. I've not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, sometimes Jason isn't everybody's flavor, and Steph, you took a big chance on having me on, and I guess, yeah, look at how good they fit in that bag rather than this little tiny bag, and someone asked me, what do you store your stuff in? I said, plastic bags. So, because I have stock in plastic bags. I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm not in the stock market. Private chat. Sorry, I can't say enough about our pets. No, 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 April. You are perfectly fine. April, let me tell you right now, don't ever apologize in my chat. Ever. Because that will upset me. April, you are allowed to say whatever you like. And, obviously within reason, but April, this is perfect to talk about our pets. Look at these for carved opal flowers. Do you guys want to talk about carved opals for a minute? Yes, they're fixing to cry. I'm an empath to animals. They absolutely go to heaven. I have proof too. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tammy. I love you. I love you. Absolutely love you. Good night, Tammy. Yeah, Steph, I'm always with you. I'm always with all of you. So, I may lose power, but I'm still checking on you. Designs Laura, are you in the path of like the storm or something? I should have asked you that earlier today because there's the storm in Florida, but you're not in Florida. Um, oh, Kristen Roth, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Wendy Wilhite, thank you. You know what? It's true, Wendy. It feels so good. Everyone sharing and supporting, loving each other, sending love to all. Don't want to leave. Okay, but you know what? We'll be here another night, Wendy, and thank you for being amazing. Oh, Norma Reyes, welcome in. Hi, Kaylin Diamond again. Becky, you just made us cry and then laugh. Becky, that's what I do, though. That's what I do. Um, they are beating open chat. It is an open chat. You're allowed to do whatever you want here within reason. If you come for one of my people or one of my friends, you're gonna have a hell of a time. I will ask you to leave politely, and if you don't, I'll throw you out the back door. Let's see here. You're in Orlando. Oh, Sandy, please be careful. Oh, do you carve or cut your own stones? Trojan, do you know that I cut one stone one time and well, can I tell you the truth, Trojan? I know I can. I actually threw it across the, here I go. I cut the stone and something went wrong and I threw it across the thing, like across the gem, like it was like at the lapidary club, and I threw it and it broke into like 17 pieces and I never went back. I mean, yeah, my temper got the best of me, and it's true. I just threw a fit and I literally threw the stone and I broke it. So, yeah, it was a temper tantrum. Oh, you still dream about your cat Disco? I love that name, by the way. And you know what, Lotus Spider, can I say this too? A lot of times our dreams are actually visions. And I don't want to correct anybody, but a lot of times my dreams have been visions, meaning they either predict things to come or they are things that have happened that we're being reassured about. So, like, dreams are sometimes visions. So maybe your cat Disco. Um, yeah, I won't say anymore. Oh gosh, pray for the people in the path of the storm. You know what, April? Absolutely. Yeah, Linda Lee, thank you for the prayers to everyone in the path of the storm. I 100% agree. I was watching that earlier today. Jason, we want to see the bracelet. Which bracelet, sweetheart? What bracelet? Rosa, just let me know what bracelet, and I'll show you whatever bracelet you want to see. Loyalty is everything. Carly Q, I agree. Carly Q, you're brilliant. I don't know if you're younger or older, Carly Q, but you sure hold yourself like an older person who is very smart. Carly Q, I really love every time you come in. You missed your cat, Trevor. He was like a roommate. Carnelian Turquoise, that's an amazing name. I love when people give their dogs human names. I love it. Or, maybe animals give us animal names. What do they call us? What do our animals call us? I've always wondered that. Like, we call them something. What do they call us? Because our animals talk about us. They do. They tell the neighbors about how cool we are and how awesome we are and how much they're loved. Our animals tell their neighbor animal friends. Yes, they do. Yes, Kristen Roth, prayers for everyone. I hope so much my dog Sparky will greet me when it's my time to go. I loved him so much and still miss him years later. You guys say they do go to heaven. I can't wait to hold him again. You know what, Joy G? They are. They're there for us. 100%. I will not accept any other explanation for it. And I think that's where maybe me practicing Buddhism, because it's I'm still learning, I'm still thinking. Their love and affection and respect for animals, I guess, at least in the temple that I had attended a few times, was fantastic and made me really stop and think and reflect. That's all I can say there. Yeah. Look at these opals, by the way. Can I put these on black? You know what? I come on here thinking I'm so prepared, and then in seconds I realize, wow, I'm not prepared at all. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get the brick house out of the way. Let me put this dirty box in the way. So for the people that are like, he's the dirtiest human God ever created, you're darn right I am, and proud of it. I don't know. There have been some things said not so nice about me and other sellers on YouTube, but there's bullies everywhere because they have nothing better to do but be bitter and resentful. Let's see here. Older and retirement. Oh, you're older. You remind me of someone who's like maybe 35 or 40. You have a young vibe to you, Carly Q. Remind me of people. I will always remember our pets because, you know what, Twinkie, thank you for saying that. We always remember each of our pets because each one teaches us a life lesson. You're absolutely right. And I want to talk about that as well. Celeste, my retired service dog is Sebastian. I love that. And I love the spelling. My baby cat, he literally says mama to me. I get it. Do you guys watch Fluent Pet videos with talking dogs, cats, horses? Becky, I've never seen that. I wish I could find that right now. Fluent Pet videos. I'll look it up. Fluent Pet videos. I'll look it up. I know most animals are probably saying silly human. He literally was your best friend, Joy G. I know. I know. Linda Lee knows how hard I took it when I lost my dogs. And Onyx was the most difficult for me. He was my first. And it was my dog Ramon used to look at me like, what are you wearing? Lady Absence, that's hilarious. You said your dog Ramon would look at you like, what are you wearing? You know, my dog, okay, so imagine some of my outfits back in the day. My dog, I'll be honest, my dog Zeta would side eye me like he was the bull terrier, and he would side eye me like, you're not going out of the house looking like that, are you? And I mean, after I looked in the mirror, I was like, dude is right. Dude is right. I am toast. Like, this is so not a good idea. You know, only 87 people here, so I can say it. I was toast. I mean, it was some of the worst outfits you would ever imagine, and I was so proud of them. And he would wake up and look at me like, girl, you ain't wearing that, are ya? And I was like, I'm gonna strut my stuff. It was terrifying, some of the outfits. But he would like look at me out of the corner of his eye like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. And I would walk him around the block like 3 in the morning after I got home. I'd like walk him around the block, and I think he was just completely embarrassed. I mean, like, you know, he would pull on the leash like so far to be like literally 20 feet away from me. But he was just like, there ain't no way. Like, that should be illegal. That outfit should be illegal. I mean, he was like, you know, he was like, Zito wasn't. He just had a whole thing about himself that was like, he was independent and he didn't want to be told what to do. He was me as a dog, you know? But he side eyed me like, there is no way I want to be anywhere around you, even though you saved my life, and even though you've resurrected me from broken, and you fixed all my ailments when I came to you, and you rescued me, you know, because he was a puppy mill dog, and that's a whole nother story. I'm not going there. But dude was right. It was horrifying. The outfit, and I have photos of it. I had like these Milli Vanilli braids. Okay, so I'm going to say it. I had Milli Vanilli braids, which were like, I bought them at there was like a wig shop down on Market Street. Linda will know this because Linda knows. There was a wig shop down on Market Street. I bought the cheapest acrylic braids money could buy because I had no money, you know. I was spending it on drinking and going crazy, you know, and my dogs. So I went down to the wig shop. I got acrylic braids. I put them in like they were my own. They didn't match anything. They didn't match my eyebrows. They didn't match my beard. They didn't match my arm hair. They did not match me at all. Like, not a match at all. And I was convinced that they were a perfect match. And the lady that helped me looked at me like, are you going to wear those? And I was like, why would I be buying them if I'm not going to wear them? Like, she probably thought I was a hairdresser or something. No thanks. I don't want to ruin anyone else's looks. I'll just ruin my own. Here goes comedy hour, by the way. So I shifted from sadness to manic, you know, manic panic craziness. And I lost 2 more viewers because they're like, I'm checking out because he's losing it. Did they match the feathers on my lips, Laura? No. But they were Milli Vanilli, and they were terrifying, and they didn't match my hair at all whatsoever. So when someone would say, is that your real hair? I would be like, are you paying attention? You know, do you need glasses? You know, I mean, even my braids would say, there's no way. You know what that commercial about maybe she's born with it? Well, maybe I wasn't, because there was not a match in sight at all. Like, the lady should have stopped me and said, sir, I'm gonna tell you now, you're never gonna find a date because this is not gonna match. No, it's true. This is true. So it's totally true. And I know you guys are laughing so hard, you're probably I'm gonna laugh about this when I replay this one. And boy, I sure hope Steph's not here, because she'll be like, he's never coming on my channel again. But Laura's here, and I want her to come on my channel, but she won't. She won't. Rudy, best exit ever. Where did Rudy go? Good night, feather-lipped, broken, hooker boot-wearing monster bunny. Oh my God. Rudy just made my night. Okay, gotta say it. Rudy said her feather-lipped, broken, hooker boot-wearing, monster bunny dust cleaner. You're fabulous. Oh my God, Rudy. That is the best exit ever. That was a mic drop. That was a mic. Steph's still here. But see, I can't say anything because Steph is here. There's only 88 people here. Okay, I'll say whatever I want. And then I'll just hide this video, even though, by the way, I never hide my videos, by the way. Okay, I never hide my videos because someone said to me, do you edit your videos? Do you take them down? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Even if I say something that's truly terrifying, I just go, well, it's the secret's out now, you know, from my first video of looking cute and sweet and innocent. Nope, that's not true. You know, that is the farthest from the truth. That is the best name for you. Yeah, it is, isn't it? You know what? I loved it because it got everything. Feather-lipped, broken hooker boot wearing monster bunny dust cleaner. Laura, can you take a screenshot of that for me, please? Laura, Designs Laura, can you please take a screenshot of Rudy Valdez's thing and send it to me? It's going on a shirt. Yeah, it's see Kristen Roth, it's going on a shirt. And then on the back it's gonna say hashtag Jason did it or hashtag complainathon. It's I'm printing that shirt and it's gonna happen. It's funny when we think we look good, but no, we don't, and no one tells you that you're strutting it. LOL. It's true though. So let me get back to this. So I put in Milli Vanilli braids. Oh, the eyebrows, by the way. I had literally no eyebrows. I have photos of this. I'll show you. You will not believe the photos. And then you'll say to me, why did you bring those on YouTube and show us that you had Milli Vanilli braids that didn't match your eyebrows? Well, I had no eyebrows. I mean, they were like plucked to death. And by the way, when someone comments in my videos on my eyebrows, how lifted I looked, how I look currently, by the way, I trained these babies, you know? I train these babies like it's a real thing, you know. I looked perpetually surprised for my driver's license when I was 22. I plucked these so bad, it was like having a second hairline. It was not a good look for my one. I'll show you the photos of that license. I won't show Jeremy because Jeremy will leave me. He'll say, "I love you, but I'm leaving." He'll say, "You're the best ever, but I can't unsee that and I'm done." Because, you know, he'd just be done with it, you know? So, but he wouldn't be. I'm just kidding. But like, well, he probably would. But I was like, I know Steph's laughing right now. I can feel it. Steph is probably holding her sides. Well, Martha Steele's loving it. Kristen Roth is digging it. Kristen Roth, you're the one that encourages my bad behavior the most, though, because when I start, you're the one who always puts the laughing crying face in. Anyways, these are carved opal, but the whole rest of the outfit, Zeta was just like, because I put Celeste, I put I put Silver Lame. Let me think here. See, this should be illegal to say this even. It should just be illegal to say this. Milli Vanilli braids, no eyebrows, very little eyebrows. I guess if you have like two hairs on your eyebrows, that's considered still eyebrows. So no, literally, it's not good. It looked like I had like a disorder, I think, because like it maybe I don't know what they thought, but it was like, okay, so like maybe they thought I had mange, you know. I bet you're fun to go out with. Sandy, it was terrifying. Oh, Feral Cat says I need to pee. But it's true. So it's like, okay, so Pam Avery don't. So so here's what happened. So it's like Silver Lame, Milli Vanilli braids, one hair eyebrows, even though it's plural because it should have just been eyebrow because there was only like one hair. And it just was not, it just wasn't a good thing. And I forget what the shirt was because I forget. It probably was. Do you guys remember in the 90s? Wait, here, this is where it gets worse. Do you guys remember in the 90s those, why was I always shopping at the hooker stores? I don't know. But there was like a store on Arlington, and Linda Lee is going to remember this. It was called Where to Go. It was called Where to Go, and it was the word where and then the number two and then go. So you would know that it's it's for like prostitutes to buy their clothes, you know, and like lingerie and like, you know, it's just like the skeeves, you know, it's like the skeeves, like just looking at the clothes, not even trying them on. You probably went away with something you needed special soap for. So I go in there, I said it, I said it. So I said it, I said special soap. It's okay, I did it. So it was like that store that like you just couldn't try anything on because you know that you would like leave with friends, you know, but not friends. You'd have to go to the doctor to get rid of them. And so I went there and I got like this, oh God, you guys are killing me. Oh God, here it goes. So I wish, yeah, I have 83 people now. So I lost two more because they were strippers and they got really mad. They were like, you're picking on strippers. No, I'm not. I'm not picking on strippers. I'm just saying where I went to buy my outfit. And it was like this. See, I know. It was like, darn it. They were, you know what, Linda Lee? That's what it was. Really cheap clubbing clothes, aka prostitute garbs. Like it's true, you know. And I'm, you know, pro prostitute. Whatever you want to do, you do you. You know, I got no problem with it. So it was like, but see, Linda Lee, you knew that store because, well, there was a lot of. I mean, Linda, was there a lot of problems in that plaza? Because I think that plaza was like, yeah, that was like the problem plaza. Like I should not have been there. You know, I was 20. Oh, hey, Lady Absinthe used to be a stripper. See? There we go. See what I mean? I had two friends. Linda Lee, I can't say her name because you knew her, but she was a stripper back in school. And I was like, I don't mind. And she's like, I was so embarrassed to tell you. And I said, why? Merry-go-round. What is merry-go-round? Was that like a store? Yes, the shh. Oh, yeah, I'm not allowed to say that. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, Linda. So is like the Wild West. I needed like a 10-gallon hat. Linda Lee, imagine this outfit. Imagine me in a 10-gallon hat with like Yosemite Sam pistols and like rootin' tootin'. What is that guy's name? Yosemite Sam, rootin' into tootin'. Yeah, because I was gonna protect myself when I went there. But anyways, so I went there and I bought an outfit. And can I tell you, I bought like a top, and it was I didn't know that it was like see, there you go, Lily Rocks, disposable hoochie fashion. See what I'm saying? You took the words right out of my mouth. I don't know if I'm allowed to say hoochie on YouTube, but I said it 3 times. Any self-respecting dancing club kid from the 80s. Yeah, see what I'm saying? But I was a club kid. I was like old school club kid, big time. Like before it was popular. And Linda Lee knows this. I was setting the fashion world on fire. I really wasn't. Oh wait, I remember one time I wore my white uniform and white underwear to disco after work in the black light. I was glowing. See what I'm saying, Pam Avery? Pam, did you hear about the story that I said that I had bought an outfit at the thrift store and it was a dress and it was like see-through and I was wearing white underwear and I didn't know why no one was talking to me and I was on the dance floor and you could see my underwear from outer space because it lit up electric white. And it was like the tidy whities. It really was. It was like tidy whities. And my 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 A double S was so bright and so big, it was like a full moon. It was really mortifying. Sandy, the pictures, yeah, I'm gonna do a whole thing on a photo dump. A photo dump is gonna be Kiana and LeMay were the yep, okay. So get this. So, anyways, yeah, the rest of the outfit. But I had this Joshy Boy, it's hilarious. It is hilarious, Joshy Boy. See, Sherry Russell, I know she's like, well, you lost 17 subscribers. That's okay. I'll gain 27 by tomorrow. So it's true. But like, I mean, you should have seen my butt. It was so bright. Linda Lee missed that night. Linda Lee never saw that, but it's true. The black light came on and I thought I was looking really good that night, but no. And I wonder why I went home by myself, because my butt was glowing. That happened to me with the white bra and the black light. See what I'm saying? But we don't plan for that. You don't think about it before you go to the bar. It's true. I was dancing from 1985 to 1998, 4 nights a week. Really, Kristen Roth? Seriously? Wow. Yeah, Madonna. And then I have like people talking about strippers, and then Madonna and jewelry. Madonna and Child Jewelry by Lori Christos comes in. Lori, thanks for bearing with us because we're going absolutely crazy. But that's why I love this because all my people come here and they know that I come from a place of goodness. And Lori Christos knows that. But I think it's hilarious that people are like, hoochie shorts. And then you see Mama and Child Jewelry by Lori Christos. And then I wonder why some people get so offended by my channel. And then I go, I don't care. I'm like, I don't know. I don't care because I don't. Yes, with my 40s bullet bra. I love that. I absolutely love that. But Lori, thank you for being a good sport, because my goal on here is never to offend anybody. But sometimes people are just like, oh, he says too much. And I'm like, well, then you can turn the channel, and make room for someone that deserves to be here. You were in the discos at 15. Before Madonna wore hers. Yeah. Do you think your outfit might be at the Goodwill? Carly, no, I think they burned it. I think if someone found that outfit, Carly, they would burn it. It wouldn't be vintage and cool right now. It would be despicable. Someone would look at it and go, there's no way someone wore this and I wore it all night long and thought I was the shit. Oops, I said a bad word. But it's true. But it was, do you think the outfit might be at Goodwill? You know what, Carly? If it was at Goodwill, it would never sell. They would have to redline it like 12 times. They would start at $1.99. No one would buy it. And, then they would have to mark it down to 10 cents. And they'd put it in the bins. They'd put it in the bins. And how people fight for stuff in the bins? It's amazing to watch humans fight for stuff. I've never understood it, but they fight for stuff like it's the last thing they'll ever find. Don't get me started on Goodwill bins, by the way, because I'll never get a sponsorship from Goodwill. And by the way, I'll never get a sponsorship from anybody because like Jeremy told me the other day, there was a company that reached out to him about, will you do this sponsorship with this company? And I said, what are they selling? And he told me, and I said, I would rather lose everything I have than do that sponsorship. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. There's no way. No one's going to buy me in my channel. There's no way. I'm not doing it. And I already know the ones that won't pick me. So Goodwill's just going to be another one. But, anyways, if my outfit made it to Goodwill bins, people would stop fighting. They would see the outfit in the bottom of the bin and everybody would leave. So I think the way I could end the fighting at bins is to put all my old clothes in a bag, take it to Goodwill, and do like that secret shopper video. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to convince Jeremy to go to Goodwill with me. First of all, he's not going to do it. And I'm going to say, Jeremy, will you please go to Goodwill and video me dropping my outfits off so we can end the frenzy at the bins? And so I could single-handedly end people shopping out of the bins because I would put my old club clothes in those bins and not a single person would fight for them. They would say, there ain't no way. And you know what? They would probably be like, hey, a bull terrier would side-eye that outfit. Like, that's what their explanation would be. Someone would nudge them and be like, hey, dude, are you going to buy that? Like that vintage shirt with the big, lips on it, with the silver lame shorts and the, bright pink hooker boots. And the guy's going to be like, nope, ain't going to touch it with a 50-foot pole. Ain't going to touch it. There ain't no way, because that's not going to sell. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, a hooker wouldn't even buy that stuff now. They'd be like, I'm not even going to make a dime. There's no way. You know what? See what I mean? See, Carly, but you have to put him up to it. You should email Jeremy and say, Jeremy, will you please video Jason at the bins of him dropping his clothes off? So, yeah, it's not good. See what I'm saying, Joy G? You're trying to picture you in that outfit in your head, but I can't believe what I'm seeing. See what I'm saying? Oh, you know what, Laura? Laura. So Laura says, confess it was a chapstick sponsorship. It was close, Laura. It was close. But no, it's true. Like, they would not fight for that at the bins. They wouldn't. They would run. And they would just say, I'm never going back to the bins ever again. So, see what I'm saying, Kristen Roth? I should do it, but Jeremy, he only plays so much with me. Like, he plays until the point when he knows it's just flat out stupid. And then he goes, you're just, and what did he say to me the other day? I think he said, oh, he did. I got him to say, well, he said, what the hell's the matter with you? And I started laughing and I go, you didn't just say that to me. And he goes, I did. He goes, there's something wrong with you. And I said, it took you 9 years? I mean, he's a slow learner at that rate. Like 9 years to figure out that there's something wrong with me. But he loves it. And the one thing I love the most is I make him laugh every day of his life. There hasn't been a day that's gone by. Even when he put Jasmine down, when he put Jasmine to sleep, he was devastated. And I was in auction school at the time. And truth and transparency, I wasn't there the day, but I went to go visit her. Lily rocks, it's true. Very slow learner. Carly Q, it's true. But it's... Yeah, Kathy overall. Kathy's here. I got Kathy to come out of the woods and say something. But it's true. But it's totally true. And so he only plays so long. But look, I'm getting 90 people in here. 90 people still think it's funny. Well, probably 80 people think it's funny and 10 people just feel bad for me. So I'd feel bad for me too. Not really. 112 people in, thank you, or 112 thumbs up. Thank you all so much for the love. These are a parcel of clear stones. I think there's quite a few diamonds in here as well. I'm seeing some things that say, hello, I'm a diamond. And you can tell that these were taken out of old rings. So these were taken out of older rings. And I can't believe how beat up my hands are from being in the studio. I just beat the heck out of my hands today. And that's okay, because I was holding my hammer and my file, and my hands are just beat up. There's my scar from being bitten by a Rottweiler at the veterinary clinic back in the day. Carly Q, it is hilarious. You know what? See, El Twinkie, you said your husband makes you laugh so much, and that's one of his greatest attributes. It's true. I can just imagine how much you two must laugh together. Laughter is the key to... You know what, Kristen Roth? It's true. I should bring Jeremy on and have him do a live with me, because it would be side splitting. The looks I get, though, he just gives me the look like, did you really? And I'm like, yeah. These were saved for me. These are rose-cut diamonds, 0.20 carats. So the person saved these for me way back in the day. And I never knew until just recently. But this, these are old. Look at these for rose-cut diamonds. Look how little and old those are. So those are rose cut diamonds. See, there's like one there, and look how little those are for little rose cut diamonds. Isn't that so nice to be remembered by somebody? Like somebody in the business, set those aside for me and said Jason would do amazing restorations with these very early rose cut diamonds. And I was so grateful and so thankful that I was thought of in a positive way. Who doesn't want to be thought of in a positive way, right? So thank you all so much for keeping me company. It's 12 o'clock. I've been almost on for 2 hours. I could go for another, look at all these. I could go for another 12 hours. These were, I guess these were back in the day. These were 125.19, paid $20 for this parcel. Yeah, look at those. I could do a whole video feed on those. I probably will. Let me set those aside. Thank you all so much. Bag of diamonds. What am I seeing? Oh, Bless Baubles, welcome in. We're just doing a gemstone sort real quick. Welcome in, sweetheart. That's my friend Sherry. Hold on, Sherry. I don't think I've ever shared your channel. Guys, give me 1 second, please. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Lady Absence, thank you. Good night, sweetheart. You made me laugh too. You're hilarious, Lady Absence. And welcome into the crazy family. Bless Baubles. I'm glad Sherry missed earlier because Bless Baubles she is such the sophisticated lady who's very put together. Sherry, thank you for coming in. There's my friend Sherry's channel. I've never shared Sherry's channel on my videos, but 96 people here. Could you please all go over to Blessed Baubles? I'll give you a minute. I'm not going to show anything else. Look, I'll cover this up and I'll hold you hostage. Could you please go over to Blessed Baubles and subscribe to her, please? Please, please, please. Let's see here. I love a person with great sense of humor. It makes the day. A bag of diamonds. What am I seeing? Oh, wow. Good night, Claire. Oh, good night, Claire. I missed you. Good night, Claire. And by the way, hi, Kathy Osterholt. Hi, sweetheart. So thank you. Okay, so there we go. So there is Blessed Baubles. Laura just subbed. I'm Spray subscribed there. You're probably already subscribed. I'm already subscribed. Done. Celeste, thank you, Celeste, for going over. Sherry Russell subscribed. Thank you. Elizabeth K. No, Sherry. Kathy Osterholt, you're gonna love Sherry. Already done. Okay, great. Kristen Roth subscribed. Um, Thank you, Jason. I have to go recover before bed. Oh, I love you, Carly Q. Good night, sweetheart. Thank you. Oh, Bless Bubble started your obsession. There's Ash Bay. Hi, Ash Bay. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry I missed you earlier, Ash Bay. I saw you come in. Pharaoh Cat's done. El Twinkie subbed. Caitlin Diamond subbed. Lotus Spider 7 subbed. Sherry, these are great people. These are truly, truly people. And Sherry is blessed, by the way. She is so kind and so nice. And she's been my friend since day one. I think Sherry took some chances on me when she wasn't so sure, because there were a lot of people early on that weren't so sure. And I'm not speaking for her, but Sherry has been so kind to me. So Sherry, thank you so much. This is an opal. That's a doublet or a triplet. That's a triplet. So it has a clear quartz cab, then the fire opal, and then the black backing. Okay, so that's a triplet. But look at the fire in that for an opal. But this whole collection, these are Mabe pearls. These are real. There's the mother of pearl core. So there's the, whoops, let's flip this over and not scratch it, Jason. So take your time, mister. Look at the mother of pearl core, and then that Mabe that grew on top of it. We'll scoot those out of the way. Let's get those out of the way. Yeah, Sherry's amazing. Jason, you wear your nut pin. Tell Jeremy sometimes. You know what? I'm going to show that Virginia Shaw. Virginia Shaw, that's hilarious. Why won't it show it? Okay, yeah, it shows it now. Mary D is subbed. Charlene was already subbed. Sandy, thank you, Sandy, you did it. Joshy Boy, you did it. Lily Rocks, thank you. So yeah, you guys, please make sure that you go over. And I did Nails by Jamie B earlier, so please go over to Nails by Jamie B. She, like I said, she got me to my first $100 to monetize my channel. And Jamie B, I will never forget you for that. That meant the world. That's a beautiful stone. Look at some of these. This is a faceted Ethiopian opal. Look how large that opal is. Look at that opal. Look at this one. There's a lot of beautiful opals in this. This one looks like Jilson. This one right here looks like a Gilson created opal. That does not look like genuine out of the ground opal to me. I'm going to take my time and look at these closer, but that one looks Gilson created. Let me bring the box up. Here's another. Look at that amylite. Look at that. That's ammonite. Yeah, that's amazing. My brain is starting to shut off finally. So I guess I'll probably call it pretty soon. 81 people in, 117 whopping thumbs up. You guys always find a way to send love. And again, today was a day in the studio, a day of creativity, a day of recentering, a day of figuring out what really matters, and moving forward and saying, okay, we all have a bad day, we all have a bad moment, and guess what? We need to be forgiven for that by the people that sometimes, maybe unintentionally, create a steaming pile of caca, and we have to forgive and forget and move on. So that's just what I do, and that's how I jam, and that's my thing. This is a chrome diopside right there, that's for sure. Why is this not in focus? There we go. You can see all the dust and dirt. These have been stored away for a long time. But I got very lucky to buy this. And I think it was like $425 for all the boxes and all the parcels that I showed. And just in the sapphire and ruby bag. So, but anyways, look at this opal too. Are you kidding me? 77 lucky people get to see that. That's amazing. So this one's synthetic. Looks like it's from the 1920s. So there you go. There's the last parcel out of that. And I so hope you had an enjoyable evening with me. It's now a little bit after 12 o'clock. So let me take a quick look and see who's still all here. I do need some more mocha. Even though it's 12 o'clock, I shouldn't be drinking this. Oh, Scratchmaster is here. Hi, Scratchmaster. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Let me scroll up and see. So let's see here. Lady Absence was here, and Celeste, L Twinkie. Celeste, thank you for being a light in my life. Deborah McCollum, Bless Bobble Sherry, Designs Laura, Becky Howard, another one of my favorites, Roberta, I love you. You've always been so kind to me. Elizabeth K., you're brilliant. I've loved you since day one. Sherry Russell, you are amazing. Kathy Osterholt, I see you all the time at my channel. Thank you. Ash Bay, thank you so much. Sorry I missed you earlier. Pharaoh Cat, Kaylin Diamond, Lotus Spider, what an inspiration. Mary D, hi sweet Mary D. I met you through Tanya. Designs Laura, you know how much I love you, and I feel for you, and I picked up some subscribers for you tonight because you deserve them, absolutely. Oh, Bless Bobble said it wasn't hard to immediately realize you were fantastic. Some days, Sherry, some days, my friend. Ash Bay, thank you so much. You were at the Gem Show last month. Never knew there was such a thing as Louisiana Opal. There is, Ash Bay, absolutely. And some charms apply on some stones and some not so much on others. But yes, I've heard of that. Charlene Allgood, thank you so much. And good night, sweetheart. I love you and thank you for being my friend. I don't see Lori J here anymore, but Lori J was here earlier. Lori J, if you watch this back, know that I absolutely love you and you've touched my heart drastically. Pharaoh Cat, welcome in. You said you had a wonderful night. I had a wonderful time with you as well. Unexpected pop on, but you know how this works. Kristen Roth, I thank you for everything that you've done for me and Jeremy both. Celeste, I love you. Joshy boy, I love you so much. You're handsome. You are my friend. You will always be my friend. I know that I can trust you. Joy G, thank you. Good night, sweetheart. Don Truman, you're the best. You've been with me as well. Share a lot of love to everyone, says Linda Lee. She's my best friend here. Linda Lee, thank you so much for joining in. And tell your sister and your mother that I love them very much. And remind your mother that I love her very much. Carnelian Turquoise, you will sleep laughing tonight. You know what, Carnelian Turquoise? You put a smile on my face. Designs Laura, you light up my life. Trojan, thank you so much. For the novices in the crowd, could you describe singlet versus triplet? I most certainly can. So the doublet, or the singlet is just a stone all the way through and through. I'll show one eventually. And then the doublet has 2 layers, and the triplet has 3 layers. That's a triplet, so that's the cab on top of an opal. See, there's like a clear cab on top of the opal. See that layer? Then there's the opal, and then there's the black background. Most of the time onyx, just to stabilize the stone. But you can see that cap is slightly larger than the rest, but that's a triplet. So there's 3 layers, Trojan. And I'll get into opals. I'm going to do a whole video on opals opals, but great question, my friend. And the singlet is just a solid opal all the way through. Let's see here. No, I didn't miss anyone. Oh, Dina Marie stopped in. Hi, Dina Marie. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for loving me, Dina Marie. I love you back. You have the most amazing channel ever. Becky, thank you. Madonna and Child Jewelry, Lori Christos. Thank you so much for being here, and I love your user ID, Madonna and Child. I'm gonna do a video on some of my Madonna and Child jewelry, and I'm gonna send it out to Lori Christos. So Lori, prepare yourself because I'm gonna do a video just for you. I will. I mark my words. I will. So, Kristen Roth, thank you. Pam Avery, thank you. Blessings to everybody. Pam Avery, thank you for your friendship. Good night, everyone. Good night. Oh, Steph, good night, sweetheart. I love you, Steph. I love you. I love you all, by the way. So, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you soon. You know the drill. I'll have a video out tomorrow. Prepare yourselves. So, I love you all so much. Good night, everyone. Blessings to everybody. Have a good night. I love you. Ma.